Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Unedited, where we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. My name is Lauren Nelson. I am your favorite sales and marketing coach. And y'all, I'm not even going to lie. The last 2 days have been so stressful for me. And when I say stressful, I mean stressful because there's a lot of unknowns. If you haven't heard, some of the fiber cables that provide Ghana and a lot of the coast of Africa, East Coast, I believe, have been cut off. Actually, maybe even the West Coast, I don't know. But all I do know is that there has been no service. I've only had access to Instagram and to WhatsApp. And when I tell you that it has put a lot of things in perspective for me, especially as a digital entrepreneur, yeah, this weekend I'm getting a lot of my stuff together because now things are slowly starting to come back. Now I was able to access my platform where my courses are. Now I'm able to see and browse a little bit more on some sites. But the feeling of not being able to do your work that pays you is a very scary feeling. So today I wanted to just quickly share some of my biggest takeaways, some of my biggest reflection points, and just share some of the areas where I realized I was not as prepared as I thought I was if something were to go wrong. Right? I'm all about preparing so I won't have to be scrambling, so I won't be in reaction mode all the time. And I think God gave me a glimpse of what the heck is going on. So it's time to get it together. So I will say one of the biggest things that really would have affected me long term if this would have continued. Again, I don't know when everything is going to be back, but my content, right? If I'm not able to post, if I'm not able to edit, I do not make money. I cannot get new clients. So the fact that I can't post on TikTok, I couldn't edit my videos to put on YouTube. I can post on Instagram, but I can't use Canva. So knowing that with these barriers, they prevent me from being able to take action, I now know that there should never be a time where I don't have at least 30 days of strategic content planned out that's created to get me sales specifically. Because let's say this outage did last for 30 days. Let's say all the power went out and I couldn't get in touch with anybody, right? If I'm not prepared to be ahead of the game, I'm behind. And so now moving forward, what I know is that my content's going to be done 30 days ahead, right? At least 2 pieces a day. And that's just going to be the standard because I can't, again, even though it was only 2-ish days that the service has been out, it was messing with my mind because I'm like, do I need to go back to the States? Do I need to stay here? What's going on? My money, I can't sell my products. I can't, even if I wanted to do discovery calls, I couldn't do it. So this leads into my next point, my automated products, right? If I'm not able to take calls, if I'm not able to do my one-on-one services, if I can't promo my waitlist because I can't do my discovery calls, then how am I bringing in money? The automated services have to be done. The automated products have to be done. And this made me realize how much effort I need to put in right now to get those completed. I have my 2 completed right now, my free sales training and then my content to cash blueprint. But yeah, I need my program done. I need all of my other automated products done along with the content to back it, because if something goes wrong, at least I will have the runway necessary in order to figure out what's next. Right now, I didn't have any content planned out. I have my content plan out, but it's not scheduled. It's not ready to go. And then with my course, it's still being prepared. It's still being built out. And then all my other smaller products, they're still being built out as well. So while it's very important for me to generate new leads every single day, to do my daily engagement, to do my daily outreach, if I can't do that myself, then I need to make sure that I have the systems in place to do it for me. Minimum 30 days out, which would give me the time to pivot and do what's necessary in order to take those next steps, in order to make sure that I have the security that I need. If it's one thing about me, I'm always preparing for security. I'm always trying to make sure that I don't have to be reactionary. I hate when things are not in my control. And I'm not a controlling person. However, I do really value the amount of control that we can have over our lives. If I know that I can control it, why would I let somebody else be in control of it? If I know somebody has the ability to cut wires, then I should be prepared. And now that I have witnessed that somebody can just shut this thing down where I'm at, like, okay, now I know how to move forward and to act accordingly, right? And so this is just a reminder to you. Take it from me, with my 2 days I've been struggling so far. I don't know when everything will be back. I know for a fact I'll be good once Netflix is back and I can watch the reunion of Love is Blind. But take it from me, prepare now. Like, that should just be a standard. I've been slacking in that area, right? Yes, I can post every single day, but what about longevity? What about sustainability? What about just taking the pressure off my shoulders so I don't have to be in a scurry when one thing doesn't go my way? Let's say my Wi-Fi goes out. Well, it's okay because I have a week's worth of content, so I have room to pivot. I have room to figure things out. You want to give yourself room to figure things out, right? And in order to do that, you have to plan ahead. You have to be strategic with your moves. You have to know where you're going, right? And so this message is really short today, but I wanted to come and give it to you before I started my workout and before I got to planning and scheduling out this content, because this will never happen again. I will never, when I tell you guys, like, it has been mentally, it has been really tricky to do my work. I've been doing my work, but just the uncertainty in the back of my mind, like, okay, if I do these modules for this program, like, will I be able to put it on? Obviously, I was gonna do the work. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Obviously, I was gonna do the work just to get everything prepared, so when the internet came back, I could put everything on and be like, okay, like, the foundation's done anyways, all I have to do is record. And that's still going to be my intentions. Like, again, I don't have full access yet. Like, Canva isn't moving all the way how it's supposed to. However, you know, it's doing something. It's doing something. So I'm gonna be spending today just really planning my content, scheduling out my content, like, seriously, because that's where my money comes from, being able to post. And if I don't have access to these platforms, then yeah, it's no good for me. So we'll be scheduling out my content today, doing that planning. Then also I'll be building out the examples and case studies for my course, just so that there's real life examples, real life walkthroughs. I know a lot of times when people create courses and products, they don't show what it really looks like, how it's supposed to look like. And so for me, I want to make sure that my goal is to teach people how I learn. And I feel like for me personally, I learn on the most basics of levels. Like, I need very in-depth very thorough learnings. Like, I need to see it. How are you doing this? What are the steps? Step 1, step 2, step 3, me please. Like, that's the way that I learn, and the way that I learn works for everyone, but some people don't need as much. So really everything I'm providing is just extra, just bonus. It's very thorough. So that's really my goal, and that's what I'll be finishing out today. My goal is to complete all the lessons today so that by the time next week comes, I can put them all on the slides and start recording and finish, right? And then even if I have some more time today, I'll be getting the sales funnel completed, just so that's all done as well. But yeah, it's going to be a very busy weekend. I was gonna go out this weekend, but plans got canceled. Thank God, honestly. Obviously, since there was no service, I didn't have access to Uber. But now this really just allows me to get back into my space of focus. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm going out too soon. Like, there's no reason I should be going out when my program, my bread and butter, isn't complete. Like, what are you going out for? What are you celebrating? Stay in the house. Keep your head down until the work is done. It's no need to shortcut, right? So that's where I am right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a very productive day. And just let's pray that by time Sunday comes, everything is back on, because y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know the turmoil my brain was going through. But yeah, I'll come back maybe later today. I'll probably do a mini vlog. That'll be cool. But yeah, got a lot of stuff to do. But I hope you all had a great week so far. If you have not already, go ahead and check out my last 2 unedited videos. I think it'll be very helpful for where you are right now in your business journey. And as always, a daily reminder, if you have not already taken the free sales training, please go ahead and click that link down below. Trust me, it's the first and last free sales training you will ever need. It is giving you all the insight, all the gems, just a full perspective of what it means to sell online. A perspective I feel like a lot of people have been missing out on, and a lot of coaches are not talking about. I don't know why. I don't know. Everyone's obsessed with just talking about good hooks, good call to actions, when really it's a lot more to that, right? You can have the best hook, but if you don't got a strong body, it won't sell. You can have the best hook, but if the content isn't contenting, if the topics aren't topicking to your audience, then it won't make sense. It won't convert. So I show you in this training how to make content that makes sense so that you can start attracting new leads, new qualified leads at that, nurturing those leads and converting those leads into paying customers through your content, okay? And then the very last thing, if you have not already signed up for the wait list for the Convert Academy, then please go ahead and do that. Like I said, because of service issues, discovery calls have been postponed. So I will be reaching out within the next week or so just to reschedule those once I know what's going on with the service. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm still trying to decide if we're doing group or one-on-ones. It would be my first group program of the year, but I'm still deciding. The group would obviously be less expensive, but then again, timing is everything. So I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do, a lot to become. So with that being said, as always, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for believing in me. And I'm so happy that you're here. And please know that I will always believe in you. You have everything that it takes to be great. You are amazing. You are worthy. You are enough. You are enough. And with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you have a blessed and amazing day. Love you.